Land a six-figure data engineering job in just 90 days. Data Engineer Academy claims they'll fill your skills gap with a personalized plan, help you apply for jobs using their 20,000 plus recruiter network, coach you through interviews, and even negotiate your salary. If you don't land a job in that 90-day window, they promise to keep working with you until you do, or give you your money back. The program is built by Christopher Garzon, who says he broke into data engineering without a CS degree, worked at Amazon, Lyft, and Facebook, and by year 5 was pulling in $450,000 annually as a lead data engineer. But here's what they're not showing you up front. To even know how much this costs, you need to sit through a discovery call first. No pricing on the website. Students online reveal the investment ranges from $5,500 to potentially 5 figures depending on the package. Reddit threads call out high-pressure sales tactics, unrealistic 90-day promises for true data engineering roles, and complaints about billing issues where students were charged despite requesting to stop payments. The Trustpilot one-star reviews mention slow support, missing live sessions, outdated material, and help that fades once you land the role. So is Data Engineering Academy a legitimate path to six-figure tech jobs, or an expensive program that trains you to be an employee where your income stops the second you stop working? Hi, I'm Hunter. I've been making money online for over 5 years now with a variety of different methods. Online income allows extensive freedom and opportunity. For me, that's been the ability to fill my dream of traveling and living around the world. And on this channel, I review the most popular online business models right now in the courses that teach them to help you realize whatever your dream is too. Today we're breaking down Data Engineer Academy by Christopher Garzon, a high-ticket coaching program that promises to help you land data engineering jobs at FANG companies in under 90 days. Quick disclaimer, I'm not affiliated with Data Engineer Academy in any way. I'm not an affiliate. I'm just giving my honest opinion based on my own research and what real students are saying about the program. Although data engineering is a legitimate career path, my favorite online income opportunity is digital leasing, which you can learn more about by clicking the link in the description below. Drop a comment right now if you've considered tech boot camps, data engineering courses, or high-ticket coaching programs to break into six-figure tech jobs. I read every comment and want to hear about your experience with career transition programs. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what Data Engineer Academy delivers, why the 90-day promise might be unrealistic for most people, what students say about the high cost and billing practices, and an alternative that builds income-generating assets you own instead of training for somebody else's payroll. So first, what is Data Engineer Academy exactly? Data Engineer Academy is an online training program founded by Christopher Garzon. The platform promises to help you land six-figure data engineering roles in as little as 90 days through personalized coaching, job application support, and interview preparation. Christopher Garzon positions himself as someone who broke into data engineering without traditional credentials, no CS degree required. He claims to have worked at major tech companies like Amazon, Lyft, and Facebook, and by year 5 was earning $450,000 as a lead engineer. The program isn't structured like a typical online course. It's a coaching meets service hybrid. They don't just dump you into a portal with video lessons and wish you luck. The model promises 3 main deliverables: filling your skills gap with a personalized plan created within 24 hours, actually helping you apply for jobs using templates and recruiter connections, and guiding you through interviews plus salary negotiations. Data Engineering Academy emphasizes that it's created by FANG data engineers with decades of experience in hiring, managing, and training data engineering at top companies. The curriculum is developed in collaboration with industry experts and professionals. The program claims to condense everything you need to learn data engineering while also studying for the interview. They position their approach against traditional paths. No need for years getting a master's degree, expensive boot camps, or scattered advice from Reddit and Google. So what's inside the Data Engineer Academy? The content library is extensive. You get access to 1,000 plus FANG SQL practice questions, 1,000 plus FANG SQL interview questions, 500 plus Python interview questions covering algorithms and data frames, 500 plus Python practice questions, 100 plus system design interview questions, 50 plus real world data modeling exercises, 50 plus end-to-end FANG data engineering projects across AWS, Azure, GCP, Snowflake, Databricks, and more. The curriculum covers core tools: MySQL, Python, PySpark, cloud platforms like AWS, Azure, GCP, Apache, Spark, Databricks, Snowflake. You learn SQL tutorials and interview questions, programming with Python to build data architecture, data modeling to create fact and dimensional tables, managing data pipelines and processes, data wrangling to clean and reshape data sets, automating tasks using cloud tools, and professional communication plus documentation skills. The hands-on component includes real-world projects that mimic business scenarios. Students build ETL pipelines, data warehouses, and complete portfolio projects they can showcase to recruiters. The emphasis is on practical application, not just theory. Here's how the the process works once you enroll. Step 1, they assign you a single point of contact or customer success manager. Step 2, they create your personalized plan within 24 hours based on your background and skill gap. Step 3, you get one-on-one communication and support. Step 4, behavioral interview prep. Step 5, resume review and optimization. Then you move into technical training, SQL, Python, PySpark, theory modules, mini projects, real-world projects using 30 plus industry relevant tools. You also get one-on-one sessions with coaches, system design training, data modeling practice, and unlimited mock interviews. The job application phase includes a job apply support where they literally apply for you, access to their recruiter network of 20,000 plus recruiters, interview preparation, salary negotiation coaching, and 6 months of support after you land the job. 3 package tiers exist: Emerald, Gold, and Diamond. All include 1 year access to content library, personalized skill gap plan, resume review, mock interviews, recruiter interview prep, internal HR team interview, assessment help, Slack access, recruiter access network, negotiation support, and community access. Gold and Diamond add a money back guarantee if you don't get 20 interviews within 6 months of applying. We apply, we follow up service where they apply for you twice whenever you're ready, job support for 6 months after getting hired, and one-on-one sessions with account managers. Diamond tier adds advanced one-on-one interview training, monthly sessions with senior leadership at C-suite and director level, monthly group calls with senior leadership, mock interviews with director, C-level management, VIP onboarding, and project management, plus senior leaderboard modules. They also offer Data Engineer Academy Labs, a beginner-friendly community at $50 a month with a 7-day risk-free trial. Now let's talk about pricing and the hidden costs. Here's where Data Engineer Academy becomes frustrating for potential students. There's no transparent pricing on the main website. To find out how much you'll actually pay, you need to book a discovery call first. Based on student support online and third-party review sites, the flagship program, Data Engineering Academy, FIN, costs $5,500 as a one-time fee for 1 year access. Some sources mention $3,000 per month for full access depending on the package structure. The 3 tiers, Emerald, Gold, and Diamond, don't have publicly disclosed pricing for the higher levels. You must contact support@dataengineeracademy.com to get specific numbers for Gold and Diamond packages. The money-back guarantee applies to Gold and Diamond plans. If they don't get you 20 interviews within 6 months of applying, you get a refund. This is subject to certain conditions outlined in the contract you sign. Here's a critical detail that appears in negative reviews. The program operates as a fixed price contract with a monthly payment plan, not a subscription. This means once you sign up, you're committed to paying the full program amount regardless of whether you use it or find value in it. Multiple students report billing issues. One Trustpilot review states, "I had a very poor experience with Data Engineering Academy despite repeatedly asking them not to charge my credit card, they continued billing me without my approval." Data Engineering Academy's response clarifies, "Your program is a fixed price contract with a monthly payment plan, not a subscription. As outlined in the agreement you signed, payments are due for the full program amount regardless of usage. This means if you start the program, realize it's not for you, and stop engaging, you're still legally obligated to complete all payments. The Academy may pause payments as a goodwill gesture during financial hardship, but the debt remains. If you actually land a 6-figure job, making $114 to $227K, that $5,500 investment gets recovered quickly. But if you don't land the job or it takes longer than expected, that's an extremely painful financial hit, especially if you went through it without knowing the full cost structure up front." What are real users saying about Data Engineer Academy? Trustpilot shows 4.7 stars from over 300 reviews, which appears strongly positive on the surface. Reading individual reviews reveals certain patterns though. Positive feedback consistently praises supportive staff who are knowledgeable, patient, and dedicated. Personalized approaches with detailed plans, one-on-one coaching, regular check-ins, practical curriculum covering essential topics with hands-on experience, job readiness focus through resume tailoring, mock interviews, job application support, responsive coaches and customer success team creating motivating environment. Students really appreciate the structured roadmap. One review states, "The Academy's ability to laser focus on what the job and interview require is outstanding. They have all the tools and modules to acquire skills of a data analyst for the job." Another says, "The job apply team has helped me out consistently. They don't let you fall off track with updates, encouragement, support, mock calls, hidden tips and tricks, refinement, and great feedback." Many testimonials highlight specific outcomes. Joshua has earned a 300% pay raise with Data Engineer Academy. Career transitions from non-technical roles into data engineering are common. Success stories. However, negative reviews tell a different story. Common complaints include billing issues where students were charged despite requesting to stop, content described as not helpful and largely self-study based, minimal job support or value for the money paid, slower unresponsive customer service. One critical review on DEVA community describes the sales call experience. A representative quickly disqualified the person from data engineering based on minimal conversation. They pushed free training links while projecting guilt. The reviewer felt the interaction lacked intelligence and professionalism. Reddit discussions revealed additional concerns. concerns. High pressure sales tactics during discovery calls. Call for price funnels that hide costs until you're on the phone. Unrealistic 90-day job placement promises for true data engineering roles. Reddit veterans say it takes typically 6 to 12 months minimum to build those sufficient skills. Free alternatives frequently mentioned include Data Engineering Zoom Camp, which offers similar curriculum at no cost. Experienced professionals recommend starting with SQL and Python fundamentals through free resources before committing thousands to paid programs. Some reviews mention missing live sessions, poor outdated materials, slow Slack responses despite promises of 24/7 coach access, and interview clips being reused for marketing without clear consent from students. The certification offered only applies to private coaching clients, not the digital package, suggesting tiered value even within the program structure. So, can you actually make money with Data Engineering Academy? This is where expectations need serious adjustment. Data Engineering Academy doesn't make you money. It trains you to get hired. The program is designed to help you land a job as someone else's employee. Even if you land a six-figure role at 114K, 227K, or higher, you're still training time for a paycheck. You don't own any income generating assets. Your earning capacity depends entirely on whether companies want to hire you in a competitive market. There's 1,000+ applicants per job according to their own site. Whether you can pass technical interviews after training, whether you negotiate your salary effectively, whether the company keeps you employed long term, whether your skills stay relevant as technology changes. The salary progression they advertise, 114K to 227K up to 682K, represents climbing the corporate ladder over years or decades. You start as a junior data engineer, work your way to mid-level junior, senior, staff, principal, and eventually director or VP level to hit those higher numbers. At every stage, you're dependent on an employer approval. Tech layoffs happen constantly. In 2023 alone, major tech companies laid off tens of thousands of data professionals despite strong performance. Skills become outdated as new tools emerge. Today it's Snowflake and Databricks. Tomorrow it's something else requiring retraining. And think about what tools like call out code can do these days. Are these companies really going to need these type of roles in the future, or as many people staffed on them? I don't know. They're also competing globally. Data engineering roles can be outsourced or filled by candidates from anywhere in the world willing to work remotely for less money. The 90-day promise deserves scrutiny as well. While Data Engineering Academy might prepare you to apply in 90 days, actually landing an offer typically takes longer. The interview process at bank companies involves multiple rounds, recruiter screening, technical phone screening, on-site interviews with 4 to 6 people, offer negotiation. This process alone can take 6 to 8 weeks minimum once you get to the interview stage. If you don't land a job immediately, the guarantee is we'll keep working with you until you do. But what does that support actually look like 6 months in, a year in? Reviews suggest the hands-on help fades once initial coaching ends. Even if you land the job, there's no passive income here. Your income stops the second you stop working. Take a vacation, no income. Get sick, no income. Want to travel? You're limited by PTO policies. Want to scale your income? You need to work more hours, get promoted, and you're competing against colleagues, or switch jobs repeatedly to increase your salary. The model trains you to be a skilled, well-paid employee, but you're still completely dependent on the job market, company decisions, and your continued ability to perform technical work 40+ hours weekly. Now, here's a fundamental issue with programs like Data Engineer Academy. You don't own anything at the end of the day. You invest your money to acquire skills that make you valuable to an employer, but the employer owns your time and output. The training is legitimate. Data engineering is a real, in-demand field with strong salaries. The curriculum covers relevant tools and technologies. Some students genuinely land jobs and see income increases, but you're building someone else's business, not your own. Every hour you work generates value for the company that hired you. They pay you a fraction of that value as salary. The rest goes to shareholders, executives, and company growth. You have zero control over it. Job security. Layoffs can happen regardless of performance. Income ceiling. Raises are limited by budget cycles and manager approval. Schedule flexibility. Meetings, deadlines, and expectations. Work location. There's return to office mandates. Technology stack. You learn what the company uses, not what interests you. Team dynamics. You work with whoever they assign. Compare that to my favorite online business model in digital leasing. I built simple local service websites that rank on Google for keywords like roofing in Colorado Springs or plumbing Austin, Texas. When my site ranks, homeowners ready to hire call the number on the site. I rent those leads to local businesses for $500 to $3,000 monthly per site. Look, Data Engineer Academy isn't a scam at all. The training exists, students do learn data engineering skills, and some people land massive six-figure salary jobs. Christopher Garzon appears to be a real person with legitimate experience at tech companies, but the business model has serious limitations you need to understand. Program-related jobs are going through an interesting time right now. You can look at how many companies at FANG are starting to use AI for a very large portion of their programming, including stuff that data scientists have done traditionally. That leads me to think, will these jobs even be around in a few years? What kind of people are they going to hire for those roles? AI is taking a big portion of these data jobs, and it's something to be concerned about. Now, for people generally passionate about data engineering as a career, who have a financial cushion of over $5,000 and who can commit, considerable time to learning these new skills while working a current job and understand their training for employment, not business ownership, this course, Data Engineer Academy, might deliver a great value. But for people looking to escape the 9 to 5 grind, build financial freedom, own income generating assets, and create true passive income with their own business, this isn't the path. You're just moving from one job to a different job, higher paying job, but you still trade hours for dollars. You're better off building digital assets you own that generate leads for local businesses, in my opinion. If you want to learn more about local SEO lead generation and the digital leasing business model, check out the link in the description below. If you found this review helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more honest reviews of online business courses. Drop a comment if you've tried Data Engineer Academy or other tech boot camps and share your experience. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.